In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally or do you hang on to your seeds? 14 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse, Season 3.
Yes.
That I gave Olivia a seed to uproot herself, just because I had 3 seeds. I have no need for 3 seeds right now. It's still early in the game. Like, I didn't feel like I was at risk. I know it's gonna, like, people are gonna be like, kind of like, how did she just uproot herself?
I mean, I don't personally want Olivia to go because I really like Olivia and I've talked with her quite a bit.
Me too, which is why I was like, I feel like
Nick
you
also.
have a pull.
I've talked with Nick. But the thing is, okay, with Brent, she literally was like, if I get voted out, like, I don't care. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
And that, like, I understand how some people take that as like,
Wait, she said that?
she said
Yeah.
that. In front of
Which
a
is like
few people.
fine, which is fine. I mean, I get it because she doesn't want to come off as salty or
But
anything.
at first, like, I'm like, okay, well, we'll vote you out if you don't care. But then some people are gonna take that and be like, oh, she doesn't care about the game.
So we can use her
We
as
can use her.
pawn.
But I like
I'm
Nick,
not
I like
using it.
Olivia. I don't want to use her. I just,
I'm not.
if you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna go talk to some people just because I kind of told you like what happened with Olivia. I want to go make sure that like it's kind of clear.
Yeah.
You're really the MVP, girl.
Yes.
I get to be in
Thank
every
you.
conversation. I'm loving it.
I mean, we've played together before. I trust you a lot. Like, do you want to go ahead and declare allyship? Okay, cool.
Up until now, I was like, it's just,
I
understood,
wanted to
unsaid.
keep it on the down low. I mean, but I really trust you, and we were pretty good allies. Like, you didn't
We worked
backstab
pretty
me.
well together.
You did vote against. Well, no.
I was HOH,
You
and
were.
vote.
Yeah, but
By the time I knew,
you were.
you couldn't use your power.
No, and I trust you a lot. So I don't mind, but I think we should also like talk to a bunch of other people. I trust Kat,
Yeah.
Olivia, Brady, and Nick. I think that that's a good group to have
Okay.
and be friendly with everyone else. I don't think we should make anything solid because that did bite us in the ass last time. But
Yeah, we need to be kind of more flexible and more fluid on kind of our thing because we had our target thing.
Yeah.
It was going to be way too bad for all of us to pick targets.
random people.
Random targets this early in the game.
Yeah.
So we kind of picked each other
Yeah.
as like,
But I mean, if we do poison daisy chain, you're my pick.
okay,
To
you're my
save. Okay, cool. I mean, I just want to I don't want to establish too many allyships early because that did again
kind of bit you in the ass
last time, and I don't want to play too manipulative of a social game because that also kind of bit me in the ass too. But I don't mind telling people like, hey, I can be a little manipulative towards this person, but you're good. So.
Kat and Nick have a long discussion about the vote, but they're whispering a bit too much for me to include the conversation in the episode. Kat voices that she feels close to Nick and Olivia as people who are playing hard, and she'd rather keep those kinds of players in the game. Kat says that Bryn is the best person to target, and the two agree to work together moving forward.
Bryn said, like, if she gets out, it's whatever. Like, that's what she said.
Yeah, no.
And either A, people are going to be like, okay, well, we don't want someone not to be here, or B, they want someone who doesn't want to be here, to, like, keep them further in the
Yeah,
game.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's a difficult thing.
It is.
And it's definitely your choice, but I don't think it'd be a bad idea
Yeah.
to get it. Just because I don't want you and I don't want Nick to go.
Right.
You know, because like, I've talked to you. And I think there's no offense against Bryn. You're so sweet. But we haven't talked much.
Yeah. I haven't talked to her much either. And yeah,
And I think she's just quiet.
yeah, I've talked to her before I did like the first interview, like way down there. She's very cool, sweet. She's a recruiter, so I'm like, I think she could probably pull votes.
Yeah.
Thomas was like, you have nothing to worry about. I'm like, I trust you. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I trust what you're perceiving.
Yeah.
But that might not be reality. So I'm like, but then I don't have any seats, and I'm like, okay, well then, what do I do?
I would probably do that. I kind of want to talk to her and see where she's at now, because I only heard that comment. I've talked to you, I've talked to Nick. and then try and do that because we only have like a few minutes left.
Yeah.
They did not tell me your name. I promise you.
I really didn't. Like the only name that I heard was Bryn.
Same.
And so and now I'm a little nervous because he's like, you're scrambling. I'm like,
Who said that? Brady?
yeah, like when he put me out.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
I was just freaking out because of what Shakira said to me, how she didn't want to talk to me. So I was like, fuck no.
Well, Ian, because they were like, we're trying to be gentle about it. I was like, that's scary to me.
How many seats do you have?
I have 2.
Okay. I only have 1. Have you found the Earth one?
I haven't.
Okay.
But I don't know if somebody else has.
Yeah.
Minutes left. If there are no leads, I'm going to call it.
I really I don't want to I'm just afraid that people are going to see Bryn as somebody who's an easy person to drag along.
But I was just in a big group over there, and they were all saying that.
Okay.
They said you were scrambling, but I think as long as we win next round, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Plus, I don't really know how much Olivia's working. I haven't talked to her, so I want to talk to her as well. But I think Bryn's a landslide right now.
Okay. That makes me feel better.
Yeah.
So then ultimately,
So I was just trying to act calm.
Right. I wouldn't want to, because that's the thing. I don't think
I'm
buying.
dripping sweat.
I'm already
Sorry.
getting eaten up. I don't think buying something right now because then that's just gonna cement oh, he's playing.
Yeah.
So yeah, then as long as I have your vote and you could
Oh, I
sway
for,
some
you
other
for sure
people.
have my vote.
Perfect. Because I mean we've been with it.
Yes.
How are you feeling about Kat?
Kat?
Yeah.
I really like Kat.
Okay. Same.
But I haven't had an actual game talk with her yet.
Gotcha.
So I need to get on the same page with her.
Okay. Do that.
Has she said that anything about me?
No, but I think if you can talk to her, then we can loop
Loop
ourselves
both
in.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Because I
Let's
know
go
that
from there.
Allie and Kat are pretty close.
They are?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about Allie, to be honest.
So
She's very inconsistent.
at first I was like, I really like her.
Okay.
So I think if
I
we
think I just
could
need to talk to her.
do a group of me, you, Allie, Kat,
Okay.
and I think that Allie's kind of closer to Abrielle.
Yes,
With
for sure.
Abrielle.
Yes.
So then that could be
Let's go from there because we have 3 minutes, so I want you to be able to talk to other people.
Okay, yeah.
Jack asks Rogue to bake his vote.
Good thing you brought it, because I actually do want to talk about. I do have you, I think I want to, but
Yes.
if it's disadvantage, if you not getting that vote to vote for Nick would cause him to stay, would it be more beneficial to block someone else to...
Thinking long-term wise, I think blocking me would still be better because then I could help you later on.
I think I might block you and someone who might be voting for me.
Yeah.
So that way it evens it out.
Yeah.
But I haven't locked it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you went to talk to
I was just
Shakira, because
that's what turned it.
yeah, that's what turned the vote. That
Is she-
her reasoning was she just hadn't talked to you.
Yeah.
And that's what most of the reasoning for this round is.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you definitely pulled her aside.
Because after talking with her, I want to work with her long game because she seems like one of those players where she'll get far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey y'all.
How are you?
Good. I just wanted to share information that you guys didn't touch over there. But they're gonna use the uproot to take Olivia off. It sounds like.
Okay.
Okay.
Which means it'll just leave my 2 nominations, which kind of sucks. But
I think.
I mean, you're doing your job.
Right. I think a lot
I
of
knew what
people
I
want
was
to vote for Nick.
I think it is leaning towards. I think it started in Bryn. I think it's going to.
I don't think I'm gonna.
Right.
I think
you should.
I saw Kat talking with Nick, so I think they might be doing something.
I think they are too.
So I think I'm gonna block Kat and you.
And then that banked vote for later on.
And I feel like Kat and me are on good terms. So
Yeah,
I agree.
She would be beneficial later on.
I agree.
Because y'all are 2 people I want to work with longer, you know.
Yeah.
I've been doing I feel like the deals I've been cutting are round by round, so I was basically anyone who I didn't nominate, I'd love if I didn't get nominated. I still get it because I shot the first shot, right?
Someone has to.
Right.
I mean, I respect that though, you know.
But
Yeah.
just keep in mind I didn't say your name because I feel similar.
I don't trust Edmund.
I trust Rogue. He's my number one, I trust.
Okay.
Olivia, I knew Olivia before this
Olivia's
game.
very sweet.
And she's a good friend, so
Yeah.
we have pull with Olivia, just so you know for future.
Word.
Yeah.
Zach?
Sorry, why don't you trust Edmund?
I don't know. I feel like every conversation that we've had, I mean, like, of course, that's the game. Like, you're having conversations with people that are not genuine because you're playing for something, but I don't know, just, I think he's looking out for himself, which is fine.
But ultimately, like, I'd love to stay. I mean, I'm sure you do too, so.
Honestly, but I didn't review the rules, and I'm winging it. So, I mean, if I have to be the first one to go, then that's, you know.
I don't know. It's, I guess whoever gets blocked, I mean, kind of, no, pardon the language. You're in a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
We'll edit that out.
I think it's in between Nick and Bryn.
Yeah.
And out of those two, I feel like Bryn is an easy out, but it might be beneficial to save her for a later in the game.
True.
And get someone who might actually be like competition out now.
Like Nick?
Yeah.
I agree. And also, like we talked about, he has the poison thing. I think he's really smart.
Yeah. The good thing is he can't use it right now because he's nominated.
Right.
If he doesn't get out,
Next.
he could use it at any moment.
I just think I don't think Olivia is.
She's not in danger.
At all. I feel like every conversation I've eavesdropped on or walked past, I've heard.
It's either Bryn or
I've
Nick.
heard like
I've heard one Bryn, and I've heard
mostly
it's
Nick.
like, let's actually get someone who's like
who's
making
there that we
Right.
should.
It's like
Okay.
moving
I agree with that.
Like he's at least trying to like be meddling.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah. Right.
Hey, Edmund.
We told you. I told you you were going to.
I talked to her. I was like, she had me shaking
I
my
was like,
boots.
I know.
Right after, I was like, oh, because
Yeah.
it was such an awkward, like, I was like, no, not you. I'm going to you. So that's literally how it happened, but it was just, I was so pressed for time, and I just needed to find exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah.
But no, it had nothing to do.
Say cool.
As long as I'm not on the block.
No, babe.
You don't gotta talk to me.
I think we're good.
But I'm gonna go.
Okay, so do any of them have seeds to actually bid? Doesn't have voice crack.
Yes.
Olivia now has 32 uproot.
From who?
Zach gave one.
Okay.
Because he won 2 from the challenge, and he gave her 2 in addition to the one that she had in case she wanted to uproot herself.
Yeah.
But I think someone's going to go advise her that she doesn't need to use it.
I told her that she shouldn't.
Okay.
Where is she? I
Other
haven't
people need to tell her that.
Olivia?
I need to
Yeah.
find her.
I honestly
Wait,
think-
wait, pause.
Hold on.
With me?
I really think Olivia is sick.
We do too.
So she doesn't need
So
to.
we should save the seeds.
Wait. Do we
Or do we want her
We
to
can't
flush
give
it?
them back.
her to
Do flush it.
I was thinking that. I was like, yeah, if she does flush them.
Just let her do it.
That's
Okay.
Because it's better for us, yeah.
Yeah.
3 seeds flush.
Okay.
It's an equalizer for every
That
single
was-
person in the game.
Here we are at the end of the first auction. I don't see any bids.
No bids.
All right, with that, our nominees are final. Nick, Olivia, and Bryn, right?
I'm right here.
Yes, Bryn. You are our final 3 nominees. One of the 3 of you, unfortunately, will be eliminated at the upcoming banishment ceremony. Now let's check whether anything's in the poison box. 1 seed. 1 step closer to that double elimination. All right, so with that, I'm prepared to lock in the round. Rogue, come over here. Okay, so anyone who is not in the greenhouse and not a nominee, please stand up. These are our potential voters for the week. Rogue, which 2 are you blocking from voting?
I feel like from talking to everyone and kind of getting like good comfortable with everyone, I feel really good about these 2 people, so I'm going to choose Jack and Kat.
Jack and Kat, you have been blocked from voting. Please have a seat. All right, and everyone still standing is a voter, including Rogue. So write down those names that'll help you when you're counting votes. Okay, Edmund, Avriel, Allie, Shane, Zach, Thomas, and Rogue. Did I miss anyone?
Hello.
Hey.
So I just want to like reach out since we haven't gotten to talk like since the challenge. Like,
Right.
Where's your head kind of like at right now?
Truthfully, I'm between you and Olivia, because I'm closest to Bryn, I would say.
Yeah, no. One, because just like, that's the thing, like, because you know, like, that Bryn and I, like, are also, like, good. So I think, like,
Right.
if you can keep both of us here, then that way, like,
the three of us can kind of still
Right.
whatever.
I also know that Olivia now has 3 seeds because Zach gave her the seeds, which would be nice to like get out.
Get that connection separated.
Mhm.
Well, I would really appreciate it if we if you could work together to keep both
Right.
me and Bryn here, and that way we can all kind of stay, because I know we got to have that little chat. So I think it would be better for your game if the 2 of us were able to stay in and all 3 of us work together.
Okay.
And like you said, if she already has those kinds of connections this early on, that's really dangerous.
How are you feeling?
I'm kind of fine. I've just used this opportunity with immunity to try to chat with people.
Yeah. Do you vote, right?
Mhm.
How are you?
I'm leaning more toward voting Nick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
How are you feeling?
that's the general consensus. I'm also voting or leaning towards Nick, just because I feel like he's lost a lot of trust with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like we haven't really talked much
Right.
at all.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
No, we've
I
been
feel like we're in the
separately
same
busy.
circles,
Yeah.
and we know that we're both in the same circles, so
Right.
we don't really need to worry about each other much.
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah.
I think really any of the 3 nominated are kind of fine to go.
Yeah.
There's not too many people working with them, so.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel pretty good about Olivia saying. I feel pretty good about Prince saying. I feel like it would be smart to do someone that might be competition later on. Now.
I agree.
Especially someone who has the poison.
Right. Get
So-
them out now, because he could just say whenever he wants. Because the poison isn't passable. Right?
And you can't use it when you're nominated. So
Right.
this is the one time you have
to get him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
So you can be honest, where are you leaning right now?
I'm between you and Bryn right now, just because we haven't talked.
No, and that's one thing to say. I think that Bryn, she could be an easy person to drag along, but I'm gonna be somebody who you can use me, I guess, a little more in a strategic sense, because I'm somebody who I feel like I don't hold grudges, and that's the truth. Even though I'm up on the block, my loyalty is to anyone who is willing to work with me. I'm a blank slate.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my pitch. I think that I'm somebody who you're gonna be able to bounce more ideas off of.
Yeah.
Than someone
Do you
who's just
have any targets in mind if you were to get it next time?
I don't, but you would be perfectly in the clear, because even though we haven't gotten to talk as much, I've talked to other people far less.
Yeah.
And anytime we've talked, I feel like I've gotten the genuine vibe off of you.
Yeah,
And
it definitely feels like you know what you're doing.
yeah, I mean, I try and pretend, but no, if you could help me stay, I'm not gonna forget it. Because I know it's gonna probably come down to the wire. So if I end up staying, then I know I owe you a lot.
For sure.
Because then you would be one of the people really drawing a line in the sand, saying okay,
I'll definitely see what I can do, for sure. Because I think it's pretty split right now.
Yeah.
And it's 7, so all you need is 4.
Right.
So I think I'm gonna probably write Nick. I mean, I gave him an out and said, I don't have any seeds. That's your moment to be I have one, I trust you, I'll give you one, and then maybe we can do it. But him taking that poison seed first, at 4 or something like that, really sets off a lot of alarms. He would not name a target. And you can say you don't hold grudges, but if you can't even say a target, I don't believe you. So he is playing hard. I mean, we all are. So I definitely want to go talk to Brennan and see if I can make some leeway. I'm using my vote basically to try and make alliances. This vote really doesn't matter to me.
So where is your home at?
I honestly don't know right now. I've been trying to look for you, but you've been out and about, so I'm oh, he's talking to someone. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna.
You have to be.
I don't want, because that's kind of my pitch, is that Bryn could be an easier person to kind of keep around and drag, but at the same time, what you need to do for your game.
Yeah.
Whereas I can be a solid number, same as Bryn.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to be able to kind of bridge connections that you might need.
Yeah.
So I think that it's like, I'm a little more social than her, and like she's just kind of like, if I go, I go. And like whereas to me, it's like, if I'm out second round, whatever. Like, you know.
Yeah.
But like, if I would be devastated if I was at first.
Yeah.
Whereas she's just kind of like, and like, so I would really appreciate just like a little bit of a, like, just a little bit of a, like,
Yeah.
I want to be here. So.
Yeah. Now, I do want to ask, and this is not to be shitty or anything, but what is your plan with Poison Seed?
I haven't really gotten to talk to people about the Poison Seed since like the challenge, and like between the challenge and the auction. But like I'm at this point, because I'm kind of on the bottom, like I'm down to kind of be influenced in terms of like what can be done with it. Like ultimately, like if like there are people that I want to go after that aren't well. Like I vibed with each and every one of you. Like,
Do you remember who has the other one?
Ali. So now the Poison Seed, you don't choose someone to go home. It's whoever goes home that round gets to choose someone to be safe. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think that you would be willing to keep me? Because I could, like, because I told this to Shane, I think that I can be an asset for y'all.
Yeah.
Speak up, please.
Oh, sorry. I could be an asset for y'all. And I think that I'm going to have a little more agency, and that's gonna help y'all in the long run rather than somebody who's just kind of like, I'm here.
Yeah.
And I'm still going to be a target in front of you because...
Yeah. I don't want to guarantee anything.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But I'm definitely going to think about all the options and stuff before the vote comes.
Cool.
So I just don't want to guarantee anything.
Yeah, no, and
as a reminder, whoever's eliminated, their seeds will be thrown out. So if you want to protect your seeds, just in case, you have time to give them to an ally before the banishment. Just go tell Holly.
On top of that, I feel like this round was all about, like with me at least, just next round for the most part. And so I feel like moving into next round, I'm more or less a free agent. Like I only really gave promises in the first round.
You played this round well.
So I just want to let y'all know if you need someone, if you need a number.
Oh no, I definitely am keeping track of all the people who have been helping.
I thought I lost my for a second.
I thought about that. I was like, if this gets
out.
someone's like, I hate Zach Olivia, I would read that and I'd be like,
Like
who's
a
this?
Mean Girls moment where the whole
Exactly.
No, you just be like, who's this? And like, oh my, oh good to know.
Mine also says Holly on the front, so I could be like, oh no, it's Holly's notes. I didn't write that.
Ooh, Holly's taking
Do you guys think there's any like clear targets going into next round? I don't either. I prefer people who have been nominated to probably not be nominated again, and obviously I like don't want to be nominated myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. Hey.
Do you want to do this?
Yes, let's do that round before we run out of time. Okay. I'm just to protect my seats. I'm gonna give them to Zach for the time being.
Okay, I'll switch my list.
Thank you. Okay. So yeah, we can go.
Yeah. So quick.
Like, you know, like, I'm going to be able to do more for you than Brent can.
Yeah. No, that's kind of like my headspace is like I'm trying to, because people, it sounds pretty unclear. Like people are just going between. Depends on who I talk to, you or Bryn. And
that's
so
the thing, like, I like, and she's just kind of ambivalent on like whether or not like she's like if I'm up first, like, that's okay. I would be like devastated if I was up first. Like, y'all like, and because I already have like I'm kind of already a target. Like, I'm an easy target for the next round. But like, I just don't want to be the first to go because like, and in case like I am in power, like, or in case I'm not on the block, like I'm a vote, I'm a solid number because I don't play the shady shit, like whatever. It's like if I'm with you, I'm with you. And I'm gonna be a vote. So.
No, there's nobody that like. This is what I feel like with the first round. There's no like I have
Clear
nothing
cut,
against anybody, and so I'm like being presented with like all these different like opinions and like views that like you're not like oh that's my vote. But Bryn isn't. That's my vote.
No, exactly.
And so like I don't know if I can give you a clear because I don't really know. It depends on what other people are doing.
Is there anything that I can do to kind of like sway you to me? Because here's the thing, like I have 2 seeds. I could give you the seed as collateral.
Okay, I'll tell you this, if voting seems like it might be like a tiebreaker, I'll vote for you, and then like if if your seeds like survive, then like we will work after. Okay, but it sounds like it's gonna be like a tiebreaker deal. Like it sounds like it's gonna be close.
Yeah.
What? Nick's just like he came out to me and he was basically trying to pull.
So we're voting.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I think he was like, because I told him it sounds like it's gonna be a tiebreaker. But he was essentially like, I just don't really want to go first.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't really like he was like, I'll give you like a seed or something like that. But like I don't feel like seeds are gonna be a deal breaker right now.
To me, I don't care about seeds right now. That's why when Brady told me he might nominate me because I revealed my riddle for my seed hunt, I was like, what, for one seed? Which I'm gonna tell you this and only you this. Thomas got it.
The seed.
Yes, I saw. We were in a big group over there, and I saw it was under the rock pathway in that little garden. So he picked up a rock, and I saw him pick it up, but no one else did.
And he won the immunity challenge and got one, so he was 2.
You win one when you win immunity?
No. He won. He won immunity, so he was. I was figuring out.
Oh yeah. So
okay.
So now you have all of Olivia's seeds.
Yes.
But you're gonna only give her back 2.
Yeah.
Because I heard you gave her 1.
I did give her 1, but I'm gonna give her back 2 because she had 2 to begin with.
Okay.
And so I would just be giving back her seeds. Just because it was like I gave her 1 for the uproot, but she ended up not using it.
So Nick was telling me that he wanted to get a group together. Allie, Kat, him, and me. Which I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not down
for that either. We're round 1.
Exactly.
We're not. This isn't sides yet. I feel like I'm like still feeling out who's going for what.
I think we just need to stay calm.
Yeah.
Cool the fuck out.
Yeah.
I think we're in a good spot.
I think everyone's going for Nick. I told him that it was like this wasn't
But I'm talking about next round. I think next round we're still fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm just trying to get FaceTime with everyone, but that's kind of why I don't know if I want to win.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I get Tulip.
Yeah.
But that's why when Brady was saying Tulip, we need to get Tulip. Because then we can use that as leverage to give people banked votes.
Yeah.
Okay. It's probably going to be Nick. So I feel bad.
Yeah.
Because he was really begging me for it.
Begging for what? Not vote for him?
To not vote for him, but at this point, I don't want to piss everyone else off.
He also has a poison seed. So I'm like, get that out now.
Flush it out.
Yes.
But the thing about the poison that I just thought about is if it's used earlier, we have higher odds of surviving. Does that make sense?
I get what you're saying.
Not that I want to go fucking ignite the poison.
No, yeah.
But that was just something that came to mind numbers-wise.
I think I'd rather just get rid of it in general.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
that's what I'm saying.
It's such
I'd rather because it's gonna happen at some point. So I'd rather get rid
Unless
of it.
you get both. Oh, that's true. It might happen at some point.
Yeah, it's gonna happen at some point, I think.
Yeah, but like if there's an opportunity to get rid of it, get rid of one opportunity for it early on, I think I'd rather that.
Exactly. But I don't have the seeds to do that.
No, me neither. I don't have any seeds, so.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, depending on who wins Greenhouse, I don't know if I should go for seeds or immunity.
I have no idea. I think early on, I guess seeds, but then down the line,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you have some.
I just feel like I would always rather be safe than to have seeds and go out with them. You know what I mean?
You have some very powerful players, kind of like I don't know. I feel like who's like not taking the lead, but you have some
taking charge,
central figures.
How are you feeling about Abrielle and Allie? Because the 4 of us went out to the car. I just haven't talked to them much since.
I haven't talked. We were looking, me and Allie and Kat were looking for. Love Kat, by the way. Kat's the sweetest.
I think she's gonna be an underdog, like fly under the radar.
Great. Yeah, I appreciate her a lot. I don't know. I think Abrielle's probably a threat. You know, just.
Yeah.
You know, like just.
Yeah.
She has stakes to get. Well, she has stakes to get those people out, so we're really safe in that regard from her.
Right.
So we can probably keep her for now.
I agree.
I think if she gets one of those people out,
threat level
increases.
Cool.
I'm not
Okay.
saying what we should do. I'm just saying she'll be a
I
bigger
agree.
threat once that goal is reached,
And I
she'll have more stakes
appreciate-
too. Because I don't want to call shots right now. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
realistically speaking.
For me, I just already had to call 2 shots, so
Yeah.
I was like, I might as well keep calling.
Oh yeah, no.
Calling
I'm
him for a
not-
second.
I'm not calling shots ahead of time.
Like, I talk to Zach very little, but I like him.
I love
And I
Zach.
kind of like that I'm not talking to him a lot.
Zach, yeah, I'm
I-
definitely I think out of the people I've talk to, like the ones I know I can trust, you, Zach, Kat, and Jack probably are like the 4 that I know.
Okay.
For sure. And Thomas. Thomas was the first one to probably be like, we have nothing to worry about.
He was one of the first people to come up to me when I got the sunflower and be like, "We don't have to talk too much."
He's
If we're
playing the game,
we're
right?
cool." Right. Yeah, he's
So-
playing really well.
Yeah, no, I think he's fine for now.
So he at least.
At least safer not to. So
Yeah.
he-
For now.
He's fine. Yeah.
We'll see, and maybe some blood will be spilled in the next greenhouse, hopefully, so that way. I don't know. I want fresh blood next round. Like, don't go for the easy. I mean, I guess me, kind of Rogue, and Shakira are easy targets, and then people who have been nominated are now easier targets.
Rogue definitely came and talked to me too. Originally, was
Mhm.
going to be one of his people for the vote thing before I got put on.
Mhm. He's talked to me about you too.
Yeah, he's all of y'all are really good about it. Like I don't.
Cool.
I'm not pursuing it because, or not that I couldn't. You know, like I'm in a
Right.
very precarious position. After this, if I am safe, like
I think the one that I hear people talking about is Bren.
Really?
I hear they're talking
I
about
hear
Bren.
the other.
You hear which one?
I hear Nick.
You hear Nick? Okay, I did hear one thing where he's saying like you're good with everybody. You can't be good with everybody.
No.
You know? So I've heard that, but then Bren seemed like she doesn't really care if she gets in or out. So some people are like, oh, want to get her out.
Yeah.
Some people are like, I'm gonna keep her in because she doesn't really care about the game.
I don't think that she doesn't care. I think it's just that the way she is, it's not the most suitable for this kind of, you know what I mean?
But I talked to her and she said, I'm not one to like go out and talk. So like,
No.
And she's like, if somebody's out, it should be me. So I really don't think she minds getting out.
Yes.
So it's a good and a bad thing for you.
I think she'd be a better later on down the line though, because that way you get someone out, and you know who's getting out. With Nick, this might be one of the few times he gets eliminated. You know.
Your back's like, I like Nick.
Oh no, I love him. He's so sweet. He's so sweet.
It sucks like who he's going up against.
Yeah. I guess that's the joy of not having any choice in the matter.
No, I think you're good. I have heard everyone but Allie saying they're voting Nick. Everyone but Allie.
I had to lie to his face. I felt really.
Nick's? Oh, poor Nick. But yeah, he thinks you're the target fully. I haven't talked to him since nominations, but I just wanted to let you know if that helps.
Wouldn't
at
that be
all.
so funny if you're telling me this and I am the target fully?
As far as what everyone has been telling me, on God, all my life, I'm under the impression.
As a reminder, whoever's eliminated, their seeds will be thrown out. So
Can
if
I?
you- Yes. So you still have time to trade them to someone if you want to make sure that they don't disappear. Just in case.
I think you should go find Allie and try to maybe be like, I'll give you a seed if you keep me, because she, I think, is the only person, and maybe Abrielle. I think those might be the only people who, because they played together, they're working together, they're constantly together. So just keep it in mind.
Okay.
And as someone with no seeds, I am not doing anything to rock the boat. So I'm being upfront and honest. Like I cannot guarantee which way I'm going. Would like to not vote for you.
No, that's.
But if everybody comes up to me and says we're voting Bryn,
yeah, no, that's fair.
I can't jump ship. But
I want to talk to you. How do you
Yes.
feel about the block?
I don't feel bad about it. I'm like just kind of out.
I wanted to give it to people that I trust
Yeah.
because it's an extra vote later on.
Right, right.
You know, like it could come in very beneficial
Yeah.
in the later round. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess that's me.
It
Like I
kinda-
trust you.
I trust you
with
too.
what you do.
And I just feel like I don't have to vote anyone else. So like I feel
Yeah.
like I'm good.
Yeah. So
Like a
that
little
was my
wallflower.
intention behind that.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I'm trying to target you or anything.
Cat
it was like
sucks.
Yeah.
no, I don't think that. I'm totally fine with
Yeah.
it.
Mm.
I've had very little exposure.
But
to
also
everybody.
keep in mind that Nick has the poison. He has the poison seeds.
Is he the one who did that?
Yes, he has the poison seeds.
Well,
so
no.
if you-
If it was the poison seeds put in there,
No,
it would
but
start
I'm-
instantly.
But he has it in general.
But saying that he has it in general, if you can get him out right here, right now.
Because if he has it now, that's get him out now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's playing a defensive game, you know? First of all, he's
offensive. He's on the offense.
Or, I mean, now he's on the defense, but...
I just wanted to check in because I feel like we kind of have like this ally thing going on for right now. I mean, how are you feeling?
I think at first I thought it was gonna be down between Bren and Nick.
Yeah.
Because with Bren, she's not really talking to a lot of people, and I've talked to her, and she feels kind of like at peace with going home.
Yeah.
And so some people are looking at that saying like, oh, we'll just get her out if she don't want to be here. And some people are looking at it like, let's keep her and use her later on. So it kind of is going both ways. Now Nick, he's been saying to people like, I'm good with you, I'm good with you, I'm good with you.
Nick seems good with everyone.
But he can't be good with everyone, so people are looking at that like...
I know that he's genuinely good with me.
He is, yeah, same. And
Like,
he's genuine, but some people are looking at that like he's
you're
playing
trying
the
to
game.
get good with everyone.
Because Shakira said Nick is playing the game, and she said it just like that. So you know that like they think he's not being genuine.
Yeah. I think that Bren is honestly going to go because, like, I don't think that anyone really has any other option in mind. I think the most likely to leave is Bren because people are knowing that she doesn't care and they don't want to ruffle any feathers.
Right. The people who like went for power are the ones like, we'll keep her so I can stay here and have her back. And the people that aren't in power are like, why does she want to be here?
Yeah.
And I've even talked to her and I was like, I don't think anything's personal.
Yeah.
But
I think that you, me, Olivia, Nick, Abrielle,
and Zach is good too.
And Zach. Like, I think that's a good, Hey, you want to come over here?
No,
anybody can join it.
Okay, yeah. Trying to, honestly, I'm saying I don't really know how this whole vote is gonna go.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought it was like gonna be between Nick and Bren.
Yeah.
And then I was talking, and I've talked with everyone like by themselves.
Yeah.
And Nick, I was like, I think it's gonna be between you and Bren. And he's like, well, I've heard Olivia's name being thrown. And I was like, really? Because I've been in a lot of conversations.
So many people say my name's not been thrown.
But that's the thing, it really hasn't. That's why I was like, really? So I don't know if it really is, or people are just saying it is.
Yeah. I mean, have y'all heard?
Well, that's what I was scared about.
I personally have not heard. And like I said, I know you and Nick more than I know Bren.
You are safe with me.
That's what everyone has been saying. Yeah, I trust it. I trust what everyone's telling me, but
I can't even vote. But you know,
me neither, girl.
But honestly, if I could, I wouldn't be voting you or Nick.
I mean, I'm just thinking Bren because she doesn't really care as much, and also I have like a relationship with both you and Nick so far.
And I figure that's where I'd want to play with people who want to play the game.
Yeah.
It makes it harder, but that's what I want. I don't want someone who doesn't want to be here to just be like,
I mean, right now I feel comfortable with like the kind of group I have, and I think if we stay in power, like I trust.
I feel like Rogue is someone to trust too, though.
He is.
I feel like he's pretty genuine. Shakira, I feel good with right now.
She's playing the game.
But she's playing the game hard. And I knew Shakira before this. She's popular. She's good at getting stuff. Super sweet, super kind, like her a lot. But she knows how to play the game, baby.
No, she's smart. And I was telling
And she went straight for power. She doesn't care.
Whoever I was talking to last, I'm like, I'm not even mad at Shakira. She plays this game well. Like, if I would have done the same thing she did.
She's safe.
Probably not because she's smarter than me, but
to power. Because she went straight to power, though, I think she is one to like really, really look out.
She's a strong player.
Sorry, sweetie.
Hi,
you're good.
I just wanted to touch base with you, like check out how you feeling.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry, I was checking out.
Like, how do you feel like you're swaying? Because I thought I knew, and then Nick told me something, and I'm like, oh.
Nick came up to me, and he's just trying to he's trying to form like concrete alliances.
I don't want to form concrete alliances.
Me neither.
No one does.
We've got mud alliances.
I mean, like, I have
Which
like
I'm okay. Like that's what I want.
I have a majority group that I'm sticking with, and that I can trust.
Yeah.
Right now, I can't promise y'all like I'm your ride or die till the end. Well, yeah. But for
This is
right
a game.
now,
No, yeah.
At the end of the
And you
day,
should-
it is a game.
Yeah.
But like right now, for this, like I think like I'm good with y'all. I'm good with a few other people, but like
I'm good with most people, and I think that most of the same people that I'm good with are good with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
like if I last pass this round, we are good. I promise you, and we are good.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be sitting here talking to all of you if we weren't. You know,
Nick,
like,
my thing is I'm not a good liar, so I can't lie.
Me neither. I've been told I'm a horrible liar.
Yeah,
come on.
I'm really not a good liar, especially if I'm put on the spot. Like I'm
We're
a
trying to
terrible
figure out
liar.
the team.
Wait, let me tell you this
I feel
for
like
right
I've talked to them a very equal amount.
I've talked to each
There's
one
only-
one-on-one, and at first I think like I know which way the votes swing, and then it gets swapped.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know what's going on.
Because Nick came up to me and he was like,
Are you comfortable with wrapping up?
Can you just like 1 minute?
One memento.
No memento, please.
Nick came up to me and he was like, "What have you heard? Like, what have you heard that like it's gonna sway?" And I was like, honestly, I've heard a lot of different things. It could go either way. I think it's going Nick. Like I think it's gonna sway.
I think it's going
towards
for
them.
Bren. Like
I think it's between them. Like if it was you, I'd be genuinely surprised.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's.
It's not.
It's
Oh
definitely
no.
like.
Okay.
No.
I've had
I've
everyone
already
tell me
said
that too.
that. Like,
I had Thomas pull me aside and be like, "Don't use your
honestly,
seeds." And I'm like,
telling you, like I'm
oh boy.
Bren because she doesn't like she's indifferent about things.
But
that puts her in a power play.
But she can get eliminated later. Nick is trying to he is muddying up the water. Let's get him out while he's there.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm thinking. I'm not like anti him.
just-
He's trying to like grab on people and form alliances.
Yeah.
And I feel like
He
it's gonna
has
become
told
a
me.
shit
I mean,
still.
what has he
Shit
told
show.
y'all? Because he has told me like I feel most comfortable with you.
Yes, yeah, that's what he's doing.
That's
He's
what
going
I've
on
heard
to
that he's
everybody
like. But
and
he
saying-
told me one-on-one he feels that.
Yes,
And so he
he's
told you too.
Yes.
He told me
He's told a lot of people.
Everybody.
And he has the poison seed.
That's true. And then I'm the only one with the poison seed if he gets out. Yeah.
He's planning things and he needs to get out while he's still there. Bryn, if she's complacent, we'll get her out later.
Has anybody said anything about me?
No.
Okay.
No.
Not at all.
Well, we're all good if I stay in.
Yes.
Because
I
then
agree.
I'll be the only one with the poison daisy chain. I'll be the only one with the poison daisy chain, and y'all can trust me with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna play it probably round 3. I'll tell y'all that now, and we can come up with a chain of people.
Okay.
I think it's going Nick.
I think so too.
And so I thought at first it was for sure gonna be Bren.
Yes.
Because the thing is, like, she did say, like, if it happens, whatever, and all that. And, like, I relayed that, and then I came out and I was like, I talked to her, and I was like, look, at first it 100% sounded like you didn't want to be here, and she's like, I know. And I went, oh, you're playing a game.
Yeah.
Well.
But I think that's also just kind of her humor.
I think it is. Yeah.
I think it's going to Nick, which I feel bad because he made a last ditch effort to say that he wanted to work with us two.
Yeah.
And Allie.
Yeah.
But I just don't see that happening.
I just don't think he has enough people on his side.
Not
to
at
do
all.
it. And I can't vote. I can't do anything.
And that's why I feel bad because I have a vote. And yeah.
Are you gonna vote?
Nick.
For sure.
You
I feel
voted?
bad. But it was just the not taking the taking the poison. And then
It take the poison off the
not
table.
giving me like any assurances. It's just
Yeah, we'll see in like 4 seconds.
yeah.
Are y'all going to go for Greenhouse?
Yeah.
I think so too.
I need it.
If I win anything, you two.
Y'all are
Totally
good
fine.
in my book.
Sure.
I don't know if I'm going for Greenhouse, but if I somehow get there.
Yes.
I'm going for it.
Kat tells Nick that he will likely be banished.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
I know. Well, if I do go, like, I am gonna give you both of my seeds.
Well, I'll do that now because if you're eliminated, they burn.
Yeah. I need to put Holly.
Right,
Do you know where Holly is?
She's probably where she normally is.
If you don't, I'll give them right back. Like, I'm not gonna just keep them.
So I'm gonna give both of my seeds to Kat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's up?
Well, and hopefully this isn't my last survive. I'm pretty sure it is the same.
And you literally, when the 5 of us were in the garage, right after the competition, you're like, I just don't want to go after Bryn. And I was like, oh.
No, I get it. No, it's
Yeah,
No.
and it was obvious. I was like, I hope that doesn't burn a bridge with him
No,
because
absolutely not.
Because literally, it was who I talked to least.
No,
She was the
exactly.
easy one.
Yeah, no, I'm not upset.
Who do you think is going? Because I think Nick's going. I think he is too.
Yeah.
And I keep trying to tell Bryn every conversation I walk into, it's Nick. And she's like, everyone's telling me it's him.
Right.
And I really hope it's true because that's what I keep hearing too. And so I'm like, girl, I'm sorry I threw you under the bus. Let me like drag you out from under the bus.
I think
and
it's
lift you
fine.
back up.
I think it's really fine.
Obviously, I don't want this next round, Shakira or Rogue, to go out in the next round just because all 3 of us were in power. Right. So might as well just like scratch each other's back on the back end and hope that the 3 of us make it out alive. And then after that, I have no deal solidified at all. Right. Everything is just kind of chatting. And I haven't promised anything to anyone past this first round. So I was just like keep that in mind. Like I'm down to promise things.
Yes, me too.
So just keep it in mind. Yeah, and I feel like we probably think very similar.
Yeah.
I enjoyed chit-chatting.
Yeah.
You're not on my radar.
Yeah, same to you.
Cool.
I'd rather work together than against each other.
I like that too. Because I feel like we are bigger personalities,
Yeah.
and I think that's easy to target, and quieter people can get by usually pretty
Right.
far.
I need you to keep telling people where that 4th dot is because I already found the chip.
Oh my god.
So keep people on the hunt.
Congratulations.
Keep people on the hunt.
Wait, I only know 3 dots. I don't know the 4th.
There are 4. Don't tell anybody now. I'm just telling you in secret.
Yeah,
I don't
of
want
course.
people to know
Yeah,
that.
no, I got you. Nobody knows that. Literally nobody knows. Wait, so where's the 4th one?
There's one right there, one right there, one on the dryer. And
I've seen those 2 and I've seen that one before.
There's one right there too.
Bryn gives her seed to Abrielle.
Yeah, like I don't care.
Let me know.
If I ever need the seed back, Abrielle said she'd give it back to me.
Yes, I do.
Let the record show.
That's our little deal.
Okay, cool. Coolio. Sweet.
And
Swag.
I'll watch out for you.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think because you were so close to going home, it's possible that people will want to use you as a pawn, but I don't think they're going to want to send you home. Kind of what Kat was saying, like, it's an advantage for you to, like...
Later in the game.
Yeah. Because if people have the mindset of, like, oh, she doesn't really care if she goes or stays, blah, 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 like, you can use her as a pawn.
Mm-hmm.
Some people thought that was threatening and then realized it's really not.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are coming after me. Like, I'm genuinely like...
People are coming after you?
It feels like it.
Okay. I mean, the only thing that I have heard, though, which is kind of making you seem a little shady to me, is that you've told multiple people what you told me, which was, like, the whole, like, you're probably the person that I trust most in the game. And, like, you've told multiple people that, so that is a little shady for me.
Yeah, no,
personally.
I used different methods with them. I told them I trust you a lot. And you're one of the people that I trust the most. Whereas you are the other person.
Okay.
And that's on God, like on period.
Okay.
Hello. Here we are at the end of round 1 of the Greenhouse Season 3. Round 1's always the longest. I hope you got a good chance to get settled in, get to know each other. I think we have a good season on our hands. Let's see. But yes, while we are all convened, I want to thank you all one more time for playing today. It means a lot to me. Good luck to all the nominees. I have been setting up challenges and stuff, so I truly do not know who's going yet. But I will say that many of our winners have also been first boots before, so sometimes it's just a bad draw. But regardless, everyone here is very cool, and stay and party with us as long as you want. At the end of the ceremony, one of the 3 of you will be banished from the game. But before everyone votes to banish, you each have one last chance to make a quick statement about why you should stay in the game. Olivia, you're first.
Hi everyone. It's been great getting to know all of you. If I haven't gotten to talk to you very much yet, I do apologize. I hope to get the chance to know all of you better. I definitely respect whatever you choose to do. I would like to stay in the game, get to work with some of you more. I know there's a few of you who I would love to work with more, just seeing how your trustworthiness and everything, and friendship. So, yeah.
Great. Nick, you're up.
So I know that I've been a busy little bee, no pun intended, and I really think that if it's best for your game, keep me here, because I can be a loyal member. I've told quite a few of you, I don't hold grudges. Brady, I don't hold a grudge for being here, and even if you don't vote with me, I'm not gonna hold a grudge. I'm just here to play this game to the best of my ability, and I really hope that I can factor into your plans and whatever possible universe that would work in. So, great getting to know all of you, and hopefully I'll get to stay and play a little bit further.
Brilliant.
I want to make it clear that I want to be here. I think I may have come across as if I didn't want to be here. I do want to be here. I know that I'm not as prepared as everybody else, and so I would rather give someone the opportunity to play, but I can be of help, and I would love to get to know all of you more, and kind of just see how it goes. So.
All right, and with that, it is time to vote. Abrielle, you're first.
Not super attached to these people. I do like Olivia. I would like to see her stay. I was leaving Bryn originally. Alright, Bryn gave me a seat. Sorry. Okay, bye.
Hello, Thomas.
I vote to banish Nick.
Any comments?
Girl.
Hi, can we just put it in there?
Yep. Maybe a comment?
You just shady. No offense. I like you. You just shady.
I hate to kind of vote like that because I had created a connection with Nick. We had a lot of fun like before the game, just kind of to know each other, but he kind of said everyone was number one, everyone was his alliance, and it's a little too early to make boundaries, make number ones for me. So I placed that in that I feel like I can't trust Nick.
I tried to get a seed out of him. I don't trust him because he took that poison seed. Sorry, dude. I feel bad, but sorry, not that bad.
This round was kind of messy. Nick tried to propose a 4 of me, him, Allie, and Kat. Kat is really social. Everyone likes her, but I don't know how I'm gonna vibe with that. Allie, no girl, I'm coming for Allie. She's just very inconsistent, and that's not good in an ally. There's just been at least 3 times now where she switched up something she said. So right now I'm really liking Shane and Zach, and I'm kind of going from there. I don't know if I want to win Greenhouse because I don't know who I want to put at. But yeah, I like Nick a lot, but I was vibing with Brynn. I think I was one of the first people to talk to her. Sorry, I'm a wrinkler. I think I was one of the first people to talk to her, so I feel good with her, and I promised Olivia, I promised Nick too, what am I talking about? I'm just gonna stay with Nick.
Thank you. All around.
I feel like there's someone who I don't trust out of these 3, so I'm gonna go for them. And it's not personal, but I am in it to win it. So I'm gonna vote for Nick.
Alright, thank you. Once I announce the result of the vote, the banished player will say their goodbyes, toodles, walk down this path, and through that door over there, and close it behind you. We have a golf cart issue that we'll handle later. So there won't be the ceremonial golf cart ride, but it's okay. You'll have an exit interview with Caitlin. How fun. By a vote of 7 to 0 to 0.
Oh.
Nick, you have been banished from the Greenhouse. Thank
Wow,
you.
7 to 0. Thank you. Some of y'all shady.
Thank you. Nick has been banished from the Greenhouse Season 3, leaving a chaotic game behind him. Find out who enters the Greenhouse next time on the Greenhouse Season 3.